one, and I guess I've been training for about 30 years. So with that said, I'm excited to get going with you guys. However, I do always start with a nice warm-up and a centered grounding practice. So get comfortable back down on the ground. Does anybody want to take a moment to grab some equipment? Like if you don't have weights, you can use soup cans. I know all of you probably have some of this around, like anything that's weighted. We good? You have the equipment? Okay. So that's right, you're muted. Y'all can't talk back. So I'm gonna play some music and just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Nope, that's not the song we want. And how's that for volume on the music? Not too loud? All right, cool. So everyone sit up nice and tall. Now it's kind of hard to see. I have mine set up so that you can see my feet and head when I stand. Deep breath, arms up overhead. And just inhale everything that you are grateful for at this present moment, the ability to move our bodies. Exhale any energy that you want to let go of, and then twist to your left. Beautiful. Back to center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Once again, sip in a little more air up there, and then exhale all that old air out. Twist to your right. Back to center. Just take a moment to drop your chin to chest, stretching out the back of your neck. Back up to center, right ear to right shoulder. Center, left ear to left shoulder. Good job. We should be feeling better already. So go ahead and stand up. I can't see myself, but I guess that's okay. Big inhale, arms up overhead. And on that exhale, we're going to take a forward fold and just dive, stretch out the back of your legs, your glutes, your back. Softly bend those knees, stand up tall. Now we're going to do some specific stretching for your arms and shoulders. I want you to brace and squeeze your right side, and then your left arm is going to come up and around. So what I'm avoiding is this. As far as you can behind. I should have asked if anyone has shoulder injuries. Give me a thumbs up if you have a shoulder injury right now so I know. And no one's pregnant, right? Silly question. Okay, good. And then other side, brace that left side. And the right arm comes up and around. Any cracking and creaking you might feel, that's all good. This is kind of like a free chiropractic session. So, I don't know, we did 2 or 3 on each side. And then we're just gonna shake it out and loosen up a little bit. Shrug and depress those shoulders. Learn how to articulate through your shoulders, through your back. You're going to come down onto your knees. I think we all have our shoes off, so I have my toes tucked under, so I'm opening up the back of my feet, the arches in my feet. And then I'm going to come down into cat-cow, tabletop position. Round your back, tuck your chin, exhale, and then on the inhale, you drop your tailbone, lift your chest, inhale. So articulating, do a couple of those for me, please. Articulating through your spine is an awesome thing to do every day. We want to reverse that forward posture that we're always in by sinking and extending our back. And then just settle in right here. We're gonna get going with our workout. So I know we talked about dumbbells and weights, but your body is also an amazing weight for you to use. And push-ups are great for the triceps, shoulders, as well as the chest. We have many modifications for push-ups. If you're feeling yourself and you want to do a straight push-up, big girl push-up, that's fine. If you want a modification, you can stay on your knees, or you can find a couch, which I had mentioned having a couch or a bench nearby. That would look like this. I'm going to brace myself on something elevated, then those elbows can come down. So quick tip on your push-ups. You guys are off and going, I love it. Quick tip, elbows come down on an A-frame, not a T. Don't want the arms out wide, I want them dropped in. So we're gonna go, some of you have already taken off with this. I want 10 push-ups. Belly on, nice strong core. You're gonna drop that chest towards the ground and exhale up. Inhale on the way down, exhale up. Beautiful, keep going. Make sure you get 10. I'm gonna join you for 5, 4. You can keep going. 3, 2, 1. Down to the knees and just open up that chest. Take your arms behind you. So while the blood is flowing through those muscles, I like to give them a stretch. And then we're gonna go back at it. So there's different ways of training with a circuit. You can just keep going through exercises, but we're really gonna focus on this one move right now. And hit that chest and triceps hard. Here we go. Choose your weapon. Knees, plank, couch. You have plenty of options. I'm gonna go this way so I can see y'all. You with me? We'll do these together. 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel free to take that knee option. If you have any pain in the shoulders, who's counting? I think we have about 3 more, but when you're not sure, you do an extra. 2, 1. One more just in case. Beautiful. Check it out. Big inhale, exhale. Maybe we do some more shoulder circles. One more round. We have 3 rounds of everything. So we have 30 minutes to do this. We're going to milk it. Round 3. 2 options here. Stick with the chest push-up. Bring the arms in closer and do a tricep push-up. That is definitely more challenging. On a tricep push-up, you're using more tris, less chest. Chest is stronger than your triceps. So those tris really work. There we go. Hands in close. Down and up. Feel that. 2. Take off and run with that. And I'm going to talk you through it. Mind muscle connect. Rather than just losing momentum, I want you to think about the muscles you're working. Think about the triceps squeezing at the top. Beautiful. Come on, you got it. Wherever you are, give me 3 more. 3, 2, 1. How you feeling? Thumbs up, everybody good? You still with me? All right, great. So that's your compound movement for your arms. We're gonna isolate them in a moment. Compound movement for biceps, back. Who brought weights along? What do you have there? Take your heaviest weight. Yes, now you're talking my language. We only need 1. If you have a bench nearby, you can support a knee, and we're gonna do this here. If you do not have a bench, your hand is gonna be on. So let's start on the right side. Left hand is on left knee. Right arm is holding that heavy artillery. I think we need like a juice. We need a green juice to fight this battle. Hips are square, lower, and we're gonna raise using your back. Now, what I wanna point out here is that elbow is not coming straight up and down. It's on an arc, coming back toward your hip. So if everyone can just take one peek at me and stop the exercise for a moment, this is one that's often done incorrectly. We often come here and we just want to pull up. What this does is forces the humeral head forward into the bursa sac, causing impingement in the shoulder. So we're here. More is not always better. It doesn't have to be up there. Nice and long at the bottom, and then squeeze up. All together, we're going for 10. That was good practice, everyone. 10, 9, 8. Oh, your core is working as well. Pull those bellies in. 6 more. 5. You're doing great. 4. Do you like my playlist? 2 and 1. We're gonna switch legs. If you're holding glass, don't try that one. Other side. Squeeze, release. Don't sink into that low back. Belly's on. Look at that little cutie down there. Look at you. Doing amazing. My job is to count, but I can't count to 10. 3. So I just pick up wherever I think I should be. 2 and 1. Go ahead and lower that. So the best way, honestly, to work your back and biceps is pulling. I know chin-ups are challenging. We don't have chin-up bars, but if you're ever out where you have one, just kind of practice with those if you can, maybe on a tree in the backyard. Stretching out your back just a little. And then you're gonna pick up 2 dumbbells. Now that you have that form down, 2 wine bottles, 2 soup cans, 2 dumbbells. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do rows, but 2 at a time. I give you all a chance to get going, maybe some practices. Slow it down, that mind muscle connect. Ready? We're gonna go together. 3, I want you to feel the squeeze at the top and then lower. There goes 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now with lighter weights, I know you want to go fast and you want to go higher repetitions. Eventually you'll go heavier with your weight, so progressive overload is the best way to get stronger, rather than just throwing light weights around all the time. If you have something heavier, pick it up now. I came equipped. Just kidding, nobody else has anything like this, do they? All right, well, you do? Oh, 2, that's a good idea. Put 2 in one hand. Let's do that. Put 2 weights in one arm. Progressive overload. So we're also going to increase our repetitions. We're gonna do 15. The hardest working thing here right now is probably your core. Ready, go. 1. 6. Take a moment to check in. Where are you feeling this? Most likely in your back and your biceps. 5 more, don't quit on me. If your back is getting kind of tight, you can stand up, stretch it out. Get right back in the game. Beautiful. Everybody stretch out that back, stand up tall. Other side. 15 as well. We have to even things out. Here we go. It's tricky. All right. Get that nice arc going. Elbows coming back toward the hip, not this. Here. If nothing else, I want you to learn something new today. Let's go for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And put those down. Don't put them far. Grab a drink if you need it. This is a great time to hydrate. And then we're going to do bicep curls. The moment y'all been waiting for. Got nice and tall. Realign all of your joints. I want soft knees, palms forward. We're going to come up 2 at a time and lower. Now, if you were at a gym or you had heavier weights, I would probably go single arm, but being they all have pretty small dumbbells, we're going to go 2 at a time. And I want you to think posture. We'll stay here a while. That mind muscle connect is super important right now. I want you to squeeze those biceps at the top and then lower. This is the concentric, this is the eccentric. Did you know the eccentric is where you get that delayed muscle soreness the next day? Because you're using more muscle fibers than you're lowering. True. Good, take a break. We're gonna go right into triceps. Overhead. I'll come to the side, tuck the ribs in so you're not extending. My back is already pretty naturally lordotic. I can't quite help that. But tuck the tailbone as much as you can. I'm just gonna extend the arms behind you and squeeze up. Extend, squeeze. Nice and slow. Like you're sipping a fine wine. Take your time, don't rush it. 5 more. 5. Oh, and modification, if that hurts your shoulders, is to come down, but we're all gonna do kickbacks together. So we'll stick with this, finish it out. 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights down. Back to biceps. So a little change here. On your biceps, we're gonna come up, squeeze, lower down slow. Squeeze. Dance it out. Come on, girls, dance it out. You burn more calories that way. We can do this all day, huh? These lightweights. What else can we do? Top half. Halfway down, all the way up. So right here. Little move, squeeze, squeeze. Pretend, act as though those weights are actually heavier than they are. All the way down, bottom half, bottom half. Is anyone feeling anything yet? Full range. Come up slow, slow, slow. Like your firstborn child is sitting on your arms and it's heavier. Mentally make that heavier than it truly is. Squeeze, lower. Up slow. 4 more. Finish it out, be strong. The last one. You remember what we did after biceps? Tries, right back. Good job. The key to triceps is keeping those elbows in and not flaring them out like a chicken. If you flare them out, then they make you go. Couple more. Ribs down. Re-engage that core. I said a couple more, right? Oh, what's going on here? She's still going. 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. All right, you can put those down, shake it out. Now we're feeling a little something. Take a drink if you need it. We're gonna go right into tricep dips now that they're nice and fired up. Tricep dips, bench is perfect. I see some of you have your couch bench nearby. If you don't, you can stay on the floor. It's just gonna be a smaller range of motion. But for my friends that have the bench, let's slide it away here. My friends that have the bench, big mistake people make is sinking down too low. You want those knees to stay bent to protect your back. And it's a little dip. The work is done at the top where we squeeze. So dip, squeeze, down and up. We're gonna do 12 of these. If it's your first time doing dips, maybe you only get 6. It's okay, it's all good. You do what you can do safely. Down, press. Who's still with me? Dipping away. Down, little dip, big squeeze at the top. There's nothing going on at the bottom. All the work, all the fun is at the top. Plenty of room at the bottom, right? I'm sorry, there's plenty of room at the top. We want to get up there. The bottom is overcrowded. That's what I always say. Get up there. Take a break. You know you're feeling those triceps. Roll your wrists. Crunch and spread your fingers. A little tricep stretch here. Inhale, exhale. Other side. Who's ready for some shoulders? Any shoulder injuries? Just give me a hand if you have a shoulder injury. Because that's really common. Yes, shoulder injury. So the key to shoulders is getting your scapula kind of mobile. A lot of us, our scaps get stuck in a downward rotation. And when that is stuck, your shoulder doesn't glide along properly. So that's something you want to have checked out with a shoulder injury. Also avoid overhead lifting in this fashion if you have a shoulder injury, none of that. However, it can be safe to come up in this plane of scapula right here, which is what I always recommend. So shoulder injuries, you don't need any weight at all. You can just lift right here, as long as you're pain-free with that. Everybody else, grab your lightest dumbbells, maybe sit cans. I'm just on my knees because I can see myself better. I don't know how big my picture is on your screen, but you're welcome to stand. It's probably, yeah, we'll stand. I don't know, can you see me when I stand? I don't see myself when I stand. Here we go. So we're gonna have our palms faced in. That's a neutral position for those shoulders, and press up and come back down. As long as your shoulders are free of pain with that, we're gonna go with it. Okay, you guys are doing awesome. 3 more. How come these are so much more challenging than the rows, than the bicep curls? Because we rarely lift overhead unless we're a flight attendant. Last one. And then lower that down. Yeah, learn how those shoulders move. Elevate the chest. They protract, they retract. Take that out. And then go right back into shoulders, but we're going to do a move called an Arnold press, named after, you guessed it, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So palms face yourself, and then they open as you come overhead, and then back down. Once again, find a pain-free range of motion for yourself. If you can come out a little wider, that's usually fine for younger shoulders. My aging shoulder joints like this. Got that? You guys got that? Everyone looks amazing. So good. What's your core doing? Still engaged. Give me 2 more. 2. Big inhale, last one. Yeah. Anybody else starting to feel warm? Grab a drink. Maybe a release of your back, some little twists. We'll take a, what time is it? Let's see. Oh, goodness. Time just flew by. Take a little twist here. See, we did some shoulders, we did triceps, we did biceps. Let's kickbacks are a good one for triceps. If you don't like the overhead because of shoulder pain, we're going to do some kickbacks. Lightest weight that you brought with you for this one, and then we're going to stretch it up and finish it out. Kickbacks. Hold on to a couch, an arm of a chair if you have it. Elbow comes up to 90 degrees. Weight is at your hip, not your chest. And you're straightening that elbow and bending. Straighten, bend. Another one that's commonly wrong because we swing and pull forward. Isolate that muscle. 5 more. 5. Slow down, don't be in a hurry. 2. 1. Flip it around on the side. Oh, how convenient. Beautiful. Squeeze. One more. Good work. Put that down. And you can always do that one with no weight at all. Remember, just using that isometric contraction, squeezing a muscle, it's activated. Same thing with your core. When we tighten, we don't have to throw a lot of weight around fast in order to get a good workout in. We're going to go ahead and stretch. Find some music here. Okay, here we go. Arms up one more time. Big inhale. Sipping some more air up there. Exhale, forward. Let everything go. Walk, pedal out your knees. Bend those knees, roll on up. Take one arm out in front, fingers down. We're gonna open up bicep. Or if you had a wall handy, you can press it against a wall, an invisible one. Other side. Shoulder, come on down to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and I love this one. So once again, with bad shoulders, we want to get mobility in our back. So you're going to pick up your left arm, rotate, and take that left arm under the right. It's thread the needle from yoga. Try to get the back of that left shoulder to the floor. It may not get there, that's okay. Beautiful twist. Back up to tabletop position, opposite arm lift, rotate away, thread it under. Exhale. Good. Back to table, right where I want you. One foot in front of the other. So we have a 90-90. You guys see my legs? I don't know if I'm in the picture. Way up here. 90-degree angle on the knee, 90-degree angle on the ankle. Just lean forward. Just melt. Up tall, this is going to feel really good. Be careful not to force it if you have back problems, but you're going to rotate perpendicular to that front knee, away from that front knee. Check this out. Simultaneously, both knees are going to lift. You can use your hands on the floor if you need to. Same thing on the other side. Exhale, drop, melt. So tall. We'll cramp in that hip and then twist away. Both legs out in front. And as we end this session, I'd like to acknowledge each and every one of you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for this time we share together. Hands down to heart center. We will get through this together as a community, as a team. Thank you.
Susan,